Gosh darn it!
You devoted like 30 seconds.
I know.
To the lead up for that.
I don't even get.
Outperforming Bin pretty heavily in this 1v1, and there is potential for the dive now. He's not 6, he's just dead.
Bin has no way out, man. See you later.
Right instinct, but then he got greedy for the farm. He's like, what if though? What if I get 6 and I can survive? And instead ends up going down, and now Loken on the bottom side might just be dead.
Yep, this is that punish we were talking about, but it's 1 for 1. Sword Art ends up getting killed because of the turret aggro. Lumao trying to flash around and outplay this one. Huanfeng takes 2 shots from the turret. He doesn't hit his deadly flourish. That's what I'm talking about with hitting the shots. He missed the shot. It's a pretty impressive gold lead here so far for the side of JDG as Kanavi finds himself in a fight with Huanfeng here. It's gun versus gun, but now Sword Art is pulled into a bad spot. The damage continues through, but Lamb's Respite will keep him alive. This fight's about to get spicy real fast. Enchanted Crystal Arrows fired off, and SOFM's grabbing the kill onto the enemy jungler, but jungler for jungler, the sacrifice is through. Support for support will not be the case. Lumao barely survives, and Huanfeng will try to hobble away from this one. Beautiful! Perfect cleanse, but it will not matter as the Renekton has joined the fight. Zoe's damage is very impressive. An Angel dead because of the fact that Lumao can just follow it up, pull him in, instant kill, no problem, nothing to it. But the mid lane tier 1 turret will barely survive. Now it falls, but the curtain call is here. Sword Art shows up, but he's on the front line, and after that stasis ends, he might be in some trouble. Manages to walk away. Yagao uses a stasis of his own, but Bin gets the kill in this fight if JDG want to contest this. The traps are being revealed. The sweeper also finding some wards here, but SOFM has already secured the Drake for his team. Now they're coming in. That's a nice pull from the Blitzcrank. Immediate kill onto SOFM as Yagao is low, but he's kiting around. He's just fine. Angel with a sleepy trouble bubble. The Paddle Star weaved around the Blitzcrank to find some critical damage and pull the rest of his team behind him. He's still a big threat if they try to save this tier 1 turret, which they won't be able to do. So now that is not let Suning take this third Drake. Yagao shows up in the bottom lane, trying to stop Bin, clearing away the minions first and foremost, as Bin tries to disengage here. Sword Art is coming down to help him, wants to give him that lantern to escape.
But JDG pushing in mid lane, bot lane tower is going to be theirs as well, and Lumao threatening with a hook.
Lumao going after it, nice sidestep from Angel, keeping himself away from the clutches of the Blitzcrank. Lumao stepping out of the range. Does have control over the bottom side river, but remember this is a 5,500 gold lead for JDG. Yagao with the flash into the gold card, but Lumao's already at 1/3. Lumao is locked down. Lumao is making a big pull, but it's only onto the enemy tank. Meanwhile, Kanavi is still in the pit, still looking to deal with the Ocean Drake. Zoom's coming around from behind. Zoom's able to find the damage down to SOFM. Kanavi's already going to be killed. That could be huge. Zoom is very big. He tries to get himself away, but the Deadly Flourish lives up to his name and locks him down. It's a double kill to Huanfeng. It's Suning winning a fight when it looks like they have no business winning a fight. A triple kill for Huanfeng. He wants to keep going, but the flourish is not deadly enough. The sleepy trouble
gold was incredible. The skirmishing ability of these two teams really being showcased here as they even get the tower flash on, as well as the flash from this Renekton. Once you don't kill off the Kindred there and he escapes over the backside of the fight.
In the pit, but now the TP's coming in. Oh, now there is your ulti, but Yagao cannot find what he needs to find. He's in a bad spot, and Volley's coming around from the side. Bin makes sure they get a kill, but Zoom gets one in return. SOFM leading the charge, and Suning has managed to find 2. Zoom in danger, now being pursued. Is cool always so far in this series, as that tier 2 turret will fall. Suning now
tank with Ocean Soul. That is so much of added value. He becomes incredibly difficult to burst down. We know that this man can do everything he needs to do to take over
early on in the game, and I love to see it. I love to see that prioritization as SOFM does get the Lamb's Respite down in time, keeps himself alive. Now Kanavi's rooted up, but he's not in any real danger. Oh, Huanfeng, good use of the cleanse there. Wildcard side. The Kindred now has 20% HP. Okay, up to a little bit higher of a value here. Bin trying to get away, but he's 1 versus 5. The rest of the team's catching up. Yagao makes sure he provides the CC. There's your chain coming through, but a nice unstoppable ulti to buffer through some of that CC now. Zoom could be in danger, and Suning are mounting their counterattack. Loken's already nearly killed off. You gotta block the shots, Blitzcrank. You gotta block the shots.
There's no choice.
If JDG gives this away, the game becomes exponentially harder. The Renekton taken so low. The TP coming in. Suning with the Drake down nearly now to 0 HP. It's going to be slain by Huanfeng. If the man didn't already do enough this series, he just got the Ocean Soul for his team. Loken is down. Huanfeng's on a rampage. And boy, is he not stopping in this game, but it has slipped through their fingers. Suning will nearly tie the gold up with this Baron take. Less than 5.
That's all you need to do right now. Everyone just needs to make sure that Huanfeng does not die.
It's not really a bragging point, but that's all Bin has to say. That's all he needed to say in the bottom lane for them to turn things around. At least he's not dead. Can Kanavi say the same? I don't think so. The Deadly Flourish guarantees it. And SOFM is the one to pick up the money. They're going for the mid lane inhib. Nobody's there to stop them. Yagao's in the bottom lane. Knock, knock, buddy. You got to get home. We got some problems. As Suning is going after the Nexus turrets. Kanavi is still dead for another 30 seconds. It is a 5v4 on the map. Sword Art with the hook onto the Blitzcrank won't be able to find the kill all the way, but Zoe's artillery will guarantee it. Zoom nearly going to be killed off now. Lamb's Respite keeps Sword Art alive, and Suning will take down both Nexus turrets. They are in a 5v3 on the map. They are in a situation to take this game, and Suning will take down their opponents from the LPL. The third seed will defeat the second, and they will move on to the semifinals.
What?